South Alabama football coming off a great opening weekend of spring practice. They'll continue to work out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until the blue and red game coming up April 15th.
And after a successful 2022 season, all eyes are going to be on the Jags for 2023. Our sports reporter Emily Cochran was at those practices. So, Emily, tell us, how do they look?
Well, Anise, the Jags look great from what I've seen so far. We're only 2 days into spring practices, but I saw a lot of great things. The Jags were loose, having fun, and they just seemed really excited to be back on the field. After the Jags' 10-3 season and a trip to the New Orleans Bowl, expectations for this squad are high in 2023. Head coach Kane Wommack has taken a program that has never had a winning season to a team that has racked up 10 wins and made it to a bowl game for the first time in 6 years. Some players like offensive lineman Reggie Smith have already set the goal for next season.
We've been pretty sharp, man. Everybody's been on it and just trying to capitalize on it last season, man. Just hope for like 12 wins this season. But we focus on what we can focus on. I know we pretty much don't worry about what other people coming in looking at us or thinking about. We just, as long as we control what we control and moving the dial forward and what we need to do, we'll always be. I feel like we'll be okay.
It's a goal that is not an unrealistic one, although it would mean a perfect regular season, including non-conference matchups with Tulane and Oklahoma State. And we can't forget crucial meetings with in-state rival Troy and our neighbors Southern Miss. But Coach Wommack says this isn't the topic of his team's conversations.
I think that our players have an expectation, themselves. And we don't put, preseason goals up on a board. I mean, you walk in our building, you're not going to go to a bowl game, you're not going to talk about conference championships or how many wins or whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, when you put your head on a pillow at night, right, you know what the expectation is, right? We all do it to compete at the highest level.
In the short time Wommack has been head coach, we've seen this program move leaps and bounds since his arrival 2 years ago. The Jags have just signed one of the top recruiting classes we've ever seen, with freshman quarterback Gio Lopez out of Huntsville, Reginald Neely, a JUCO transfer out of East Mississippi at cornerback, and Shamar Sandgren, a wide receiver from Itawamba Community College. It's no Cinderella story here. For South Alabama, the ceiling is high and they're rising up.
I think they need to play with an expectation. We talk about all the time in our building, expectation is more powerful than belief, right? Belief is what Disney movies are made up of, right? But expectation is knowing that you are there and can sustain what it takes to operate at a high level, and I think we're moving in that direction.
And we're still a long way off from the start of the season, but for now, the Jags will prepare for a chance to showcase what they can do on April 15th. Live in studio, I'm Emily Cochran, Fox 10 Sports.